Hello, everybody. It's Mike and me. And actually, this is kind of sad. Mike and I have been having a really awesome adventure, and I have failed at recording it. Is it two times I screwed this up, Mike? Maybe three times.
Two or three, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Something's gone wrong, and the reason why is Mike's trying to take over the helm as the control person, and what that kind of posed a little weirdness. But the second thing is that my screencast-o-matic didn't record the last Curse of Strahd and did not record the last one. We actually it doubled the mic and reduced it, which actually I couldn't hear any of the vocals on my end. Mike sounded great. I couldn't hear anything I was saying. So we are we took the actually I took the dive and went ahead and bought a subscription to Google Meet. So as a backup, if this thing does not work on Screencast-O-Matic, which it hasn't been for some reason, that we do have a recording of the fun adventure that Mike has set forth. Mike is a library of information. He's I think he's making it all up, but he says it comes from somewhere. I think he's a liar because that's what.
No, I am making some of this up. This is joint storytelling.
I'm okay. I'm okay with whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a fascinating story. I am playing a ranger, um, and his name's Darrak. I'm going to try to bring him up on the screen so everybody can have a nice idea of what he looks like. And we are playing 5e. Mike wanted to play 5e because, um, you know why, Mike?
So I spent $100 on the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Because he spent money and you want to use it. And actually, I'm all about it because I DM a lot and it's fun having someone else to do it. So I picked of all things, a half-orc ranger. I was reading the Crystal Shard and it has Dritz in there. And I said, oh, that's such a cool character, but it's so cliche. Everybody picks it. So I decided to pick a ranger, but a half-orc that kind of almost is he's an anti-orc half-orc ranger, which makes it kind of a twisted character. He files down his teeth and all this crap, so he doesn't want to actually be an orc because, well, he thinks they're savage. But I actually the way the character's set up, he has a very, very high charisma for a ranger because he has to communicate very, very well because people are always trying to out him as an orc. So he has to kind of wiggle his way out of it, and he uses intimidation technique. But I think this is the updated sheet because I got this stuff. Yep. Elven cloak +1, breastplate +1, longbow +1. So Mike had a lot of exposition, and he took me through the whole thing. And I was training underneath a. I have my notes here, Mike, but
Sure.
I'm gonna try. Can I try my best, and then you correct me when I be stupid, right?
Sure.
So I'm a ranger, and I came out of a group of rangers. I had a real good friend named Fisk and Fitch. And what happened was a person named Tather was actually sort of been training me, but after a while, he's going to go to where there's going to be if I remember correctly, a tri solstice is going to occur. So he kind of left me on my own, and I was supposed to go to a place called Morse Crossing. And in going to Morse Crossing, I'm supposed to get some of this Lodro's famous brandy to bring back, among other things. I have a little bit of a drinking problem as a half-orc, but I don't want to get into that. I used to get kicked out of towns, but I was all excited about going there. On the way there was some calamity. I I took out a couple of people I think that were setting up wolves against something. I don't know why. Either they're killing wolves or I don't know what. I met a wolf named what was the name of Moonbeam? I forgot the name of the wolf.
Moondrop.
Moondrop. And the wolf was injured and it looked like somebody didn't finish the job, which means they kind of stuck in a trap and just long story short, I found people that were hunting wolves and they decided to try to intimidate me, which was a bad move because I went crazy on them, just totally half-orc crazy all over them. And then next thing we know, I've started almost approaching what appears to be the Morse Crossing, and I hear screaming, and I take my good old-fashioned time cleaning up my camp because only you can prevent forest fires. As I had a fire going. I'm like, are you going to run? No, I got to put all this out. I'm a ranger. Oh, Ranger Rob. So I put everything out, and I finally wandered off, and I found a blood stroke trail that went back to Horse Crossing. Found out that someone was attacked, and I did my best to try to track them down to about 1 a.m, and I was exhausted before I finally found Peter's son, who is named. Oh my God, what was Peter's son's name? Roscoe Finch? No, that was the other guy.
Well,
Okay.
remember, so you went to Morrison's Roadhouse,
Yes.
and you found that Emily Morrison, who is Falcon Morrison, runs Morrison's Roadhouse,
Okay.
and with his brother Peter. Peter's wife Emily and the family, they were attacked when they're out by the river.
That's right.
And Emily, who was very badly hurt, and one of her sons who was very badly hurt, Carl. You went out to investigate, and you tracked, and you found the second oldest son, Dick.
That's right.
Hurt really bad.
Right.
You continued to try to chase down the goblins, but you sort of lost. Well, Peter kept going one way, and the goblins went another way. You went back. You stayed the night with Dick. Got him covered. In the morning, you woke up.
Okay.
To an old man who was there.
Zebo.
Zebo.
Yes, I found it. There's a break in the notes because all of a sudden they're curses Strahd, and then they come back up. I was like, what happened to all this? Okay, now I got it. All right. So Zebo, who looks to be kind of gifted. He's an old timer, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
He used to be on the dodgy path.
Yeah, he's on the dodgy path, but he's on the straight and narrow now. He just takes care of the chapel.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Okay, yeah.
With his wife. The elderly couple.
Then my job was to hurry up and go find Peter. At this
point, remember you went and you found Peter.
Yes, and I did find him, and he had boots set up. He had a trap, and of course, yeah, I stopped him from like beating me to death with that goblin's arm, if I remember correctly.
That's all he had on him.
He didn't have a weapon; just had a goblin's arm, and so I sent him back.
He gave the sword to his son. He gave the goblin sword to his son.
Yeah,
and he kept an arm to be.
Yeah, that's a true father. I'll beat them to death with an arm. Yeah, give me the sword. Okay, so but I sent him back because he was exhausted, right?
No, you left him there because he was he was exhausted. You if I remember correctly, you left him with a flask.
Yes, a whiskey. Calm his nerves.
Yeah, and a few things, and he's hurt. I mean, pretty bad, and he is exhausted. I mean, he's been going all night trying to find these goblins. And if you recall, you looked out in the distance, and the moon. Remember, there's 3 moons here, and the old saying goes, it is 3 moon bright, and it is 3 moon bright. I mean, all 3 moons are up, and you saw off in the distance, like half a dozen goblins moving through the woods. And
it wasn't nighttime. It was still daytime when I met up with Peter.
No, it was getting dusk.
And
So this is where, again, you have this decision to make. I mean, this is, I think, I think you had made the decision, but you could change it. The decision was to stay in camp with Peter.
That's right.
Or you're going to take off after the goblins. And if I remember correctly, you gave him your flask. You gave him, and if I remember, you left some other gear there, and you said you were going to go light, but I'm not sure. Maybe you changed your mind. And you were going to take off after. And remember, I think it's not this night. We're looking at. Well, you've got about. Well, it took you 2 days to get from the ranger station down, right?
Right.
So that's 2 days and 1. So yeah, you've got 2 nights before the solstice.
Okay.
Oh, and in case you didn't, I don't know if we mentioned to everybody, the reason why you're chasing after them is they have the baby. The goblins took Helga, the baby.
Helga, the baby.
And you don't know why.
No, we don't know why. But I am going to find out. That's my job. Yeah, I got to take care of these people. That's my job. All right, so I am going to now. Okay, let me give you a little bit of I just want a little bit more data. So, how exhausted am I? I mean, I made good berries. Did I give them all away, or do I still have some on me?
What I don't remember, the good berries are only good for 24 hours.
Yeah, I made new ones, but I thought I gave like several to Peter because he was injured.
That's
Can't remember.
true. You did.
He was injured and tired and exhausted. I said, "Here, take a couple of these. Here's a flask of whiskey. Go find Dick and
Right.
Zebo, and I'm gonna take care of this."
Well, I'll let you call it. Yeah, how many good berries did you give him?
Of my 10, I probably would have gave him 3
Okay.
because I don't think he was more exhausted than anything.
Yeah, and he
So
was yeah.
yeah.
So you gave him 3. I mean, he was a little bit injured, but you're right. I mean, and I remember you bound his wounds.
Yes, the best I could.
Yep.
And yeah, I got to send him away. So I got 7 in
Okay.
case things go awry, and I got to make a run for it. Be popping these in my mouth, some bite and runs.
Sure. Yep.
and now I'm going to track my goblin prey. I am going to go for it. I'm not
Okay.
going to show any kind of remorse here. So
All right.
yeah.
The goblins are your favorite enemy.
Okay. So a couple things I'm going to do while tracking. First of all, I'm going to see whether I can get kind of like a head count. How many do I think I'm moving in this pack?
Sure. Well, remember when you started, you thought there were about 8, if I remember correctly, right? So you don't believe there's more than 8 that are on foot, right? Because you also remember there were wolves that somewhere there was wolves that went another direction, right? So the wolves kind of went straight east, and the goblins went kind of northeast, and now the goblins are heading southeast for whatever reason.
So there's one that was fallen around Dick.
Yeah.
And if I look at it, like he's got an arm in his hand, so whoever he pulled that arm off is pretty much bled to death. So I might be down to about 6 of these guys.
Well, if you think back, I mean, I'm not. You don't have to roll for this.
I'm speculating.
I'll just remind you. When you went to the river, there was a goblin missing an arm.
Oh, okay, that's that one guy. So
So
was one dead with Dick or no?
Yeah.
So I got 6 at the least.
So this poor distraught father has been running all night long around with this goblin arm, swinging at things in the dark.
Yeah, I would do the same. So that's all right. I get it. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to start doing some tracking. I'm going to just make sure. I don't know, and that's going to be up to you. I got my elven cloaks. I'm going to have this thing kind of pulled. I'm going to move kind of quick.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure that they're not setting me up for any traps, like doubling back on me to get me from behind. Okay, that's my biggest worry is they make a jump on me, like they all have parents. I mean, they're not stupid.
Sure. And again, goblins are you fought goblins for many years. They're your favorite enemy. You kind of know their tricks. You know that they like laying traps, disengaging, and you also know that they're very active at night, and they don't like being active during the day.
Right.
And again, they were moving pretty fast because they had this bear of a guy chasing them through the woods, right? Even though he was off this, but so they are now headed almost directly southeast. You see them, because you saw them from a distance. Remember, they were more like 250, 300 yards from you. You saw the shapes moving through the trees when they went through a clearing. I think if you want, I had a see now, how do I present? I could show you the picture again.
You should be able to share your screen. I don't think my
present
settings,
my entire screen,
or a tab or whatever you want. See if it works. Does it work?
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, let's do. Okay, so
there you go.
Okay, cool. So you were running through the Green Heart. Thank you, Remini Feast. So you were headed, and if I remember correctly, this is what you saw.
Yeah,
in the distance.
Right.
Okay.
So
you could you could see those. And let's go back to. Oh, all right. So cool. So now you take off, and I guess, I mean, as they're running, we did this before. We did the tracking thing. I guess we would do it again. But you would have advantage because they're your guys. So if you want to roll 2 20-sided dice.
2 20s. Okay, I can do that. All right, let's do this. All right, D20 to boat. We're off to a good start this evening.
Okay.
Just what I want.
All right. Okay. So you take off. You lose them for right now. And but you saw that the direction that they were going. So do you keep going in that direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have much of a choice. I mean, I don't have any other no other clues of where to go, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like that's where we are.
Okay. So
I don't
as
see
you
I don't see your oh, there's your 6. Okay, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Funny.
So as you you're kind of looking around for another 15 minutes, you roll two 20-sided dice again.
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Okay, yeah. So you pick up their trail.
Mhm.
And what you notice from the trail is they're no longer running. I mean, they're not they're still they're moving at a much slower pace now.
Okay.
They were and let's see. And roll me two more 20-sided dice.
Okay. No, it's funny, it's not showing up on the screen. Do you see my dice or no?
I see an 18 and a 7 right now.
Oh, so you do see them. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
All right. And then I'm going to roll.
Ooh, okay, whoa.
Okay.
Good thing you're not shooting arrows. I'd be dead. All right, go ahead.
No worries. Okay, so all right. Well, no, they've got disadvantage. So they got disadvantage to see. Okay. So this will be interesting. Okay. So as you're coming up, what you see, I'm gonna show you.
Mhm.
You see that?
Oh no. What do these things look like? Umbrellas or wheels?
Okay.
What is that?
So you are coming from basically this area about here. You're
Okay.
you're coming in, and what you see is they basically kind of thrown up a couple very light tents, if you will.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you see a couple goblins sitting around this ring here that there's no fire in.
Okay.
And from this distance, you can only see a couple of goblins kind of milling about here.
Okay. All right. I think I would like to. So how far am I out? How many?
You are coming in this corner here,
Okay.
and these are what about? These are. I think these were supposed to be 5. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a good ways out, and I can't really shoot through all these trees if I wanted to. So yeah, I think I'm going to sneak up, but I am going to come see on the I guess your right hand side, if you can imagine.
Okay.
I'm gonna come sort of to the side of the tent, like not at the tent yet, just like in the tree line.
You want to come up this way?
Yeah. And I'm gonna come over. I want to be in line that I can actually see the tent, see across, see the goblins sitting, I guess, at that fire.
Okay.
And then see the other tent.
Okay. Well, they haven't made a fire yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
They are sitting around the rings and they're bickering about somebody can't make a fire, because and you hear them talking. And remember, you speak
Right.
Goblin.
Hey, so here's another question for you. I'm
Yeah.
listening. Is there baby crying?
Oh, give me two. No, just give me a 20-sided dice. Roll
Just one
120.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
This is your perception. Yep. You don't hear anything.
Nothing.
You don't hear a baby crying.
Mhm.
What you hear is basically one of the goblins saying, you can't make any fire. I can too, Woot. No, you cannot. You're stupid, You hear them kind of, we don't need a fire. So you hear them kind of arguing. And right. Give me a roll of 2 20-sided dice.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very concealed, but maybe.
Yeah.
Double 17.
You're okay. So
Okay.
what you start to notice,
Yes.
they don't notice you,
Uh-huh.
but there are a couple goblins hidden in the woods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, there's a couple in there, and then there's you notice about 4 goblins. There are 2 by the fire, 2 kind of making it, and then 2 that are hiding out in the woods.
All right. Here you go. I'm going to share my screen with you, so we can get a better idea.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you want to draw this up.
All right. So, hopefully this looks fine. So this was the tree line.
Yep.
This is me. I'm going to put a D for Darrak, right? This was the one campsite. This is the other one over here. And there was the fallen tree, this huge tree, actually. It's massive.
Yep.
It's like
big tree.
Okay. All right, cool. So now you're saying there's 2 more guys out here?
Here? So what you notice is, because you haven't got up to that, you're making your way up to that tree line.
Yeah.
There's one guy in the woods around there, kind of where you're at, and there's one guy on the other side of the clearing.
So here and here?
On go over to where that fallen tree is.
Oh, okay. Here, 1, 2. I'll put 3 and 4 here. So I only see 3. I only see 4 of these guys, but we don't know if anybody's.
You see 2 of them are bickering around the fireplace. One of them.
Okay, 3, 4 here.
Yeah.
And I see 1 guy here. All right. Yeah. So, here's a weird question. So, is this guy in the trees visible to them?
No, he's not. He is doing his best hiding, but he is looking the other way.
So he's looking this way.
Yes. He is looking that way and maybe straight up north. He does not see you coming. When I rolled, because you're wearing that, basically that elven cloak, that ranger's cloak, and so they have disadvantage to see you. So he got that 4.
Well, I'm going to come right up here and I'm going to do a number on this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to take him out with what am I going to use? I have I don't have my father's sword because it fell off a giant's mountain's back or something like that. But I do have
your father.
I'm gonna nail him with the longbow.
Axe.
I don't have a choice. I'm gonna try to get within a distance that I can fire upon him. Okay. So this gives me a +6 to hit. Hopefully 1d8 +4 to damage. Hopefully if it's a one-shotter, that's good for me. Let's try this out. Okay, I'm gonna breathe softly.
Okay.
Take aim. Breathe softly, pull back, and just let this thing go. Plus what, 6?
+6, so that he had an AC of 15.
Okay, cool. Let's do this thing. 1d8, and you gotta have 4 to this thing. Ooh.
My God. All right. That was all right.
I was going for the throat.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna roll to see if they hear, because he just collapses.
Okay, good.
But let me Let me see if I can. No, I'll just roll a group. Yep. Okay. So as you as he makes, unfortunately, he makes a little bit of noise.
Okay.
He falls through the thing. So they all stop talking,
Okay.
and so 3 and 4 kind of look that way, um, and and Eno says, "Wolf, something happened over there," and so some the farthest kind of camp, the farthest tent, a little goblin comes out from there. So that's number 5
Okay.
and number 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 start walking slowly towards the direction of number 1.
5 and 6. There's 2 more guys. They coming
Yeah,
out from the tents, or where they coming out from?
yeah. One's comes out from one tent, one comes out from the other.
Okay, we'll put 5 this way, 6 will be this way. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And they start walking, but the number 2 guy does not.
He does not move. Okay.
No, he doesn't. He's no. He's
Can I get a bead on this guy? 6 coming towards me.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take him out.
I mean, because they're in this open clearing and they're kind of just looking.
Yeah, I don't have much. I have coverage, so if they do decide to fire back, I'm gonna have a little bit of an easier time maybe than they will. So let's take another pop on this guy. Why not? The worst that can happen is that, well, I miss. Right? I mean,
Right.
that's kind of the way that's gonna go. Let's try it. Oh yeah, nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Roll
let's
the damage.
let's do some damage on this guy. Let's go ahead and hit high. Okay, 2 plus 4. I guess that would be 6. I don't know how many hit points I have.
Unfortunately, that does not take him out.
I figured so, but hey, let's know him there.
So he hits, but I mean he is down, but he is still alive, and he starts squawking, and so it is time for us to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah.
We're doing D20s.
You do a D20 because remember you get to add all
My gizmo stuff.
Yep, you got it.
I did.
Yep, I rolled a 5, and they.
It's funny your rolls are not showing up on my screen, which is sort of
interesting.
weird. Oh, now it's there now, but it's not on the recorded screen. Like I have a separate screen. Oh, you know what? Let me do something real quick.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Let me pause this for 1 second. Let me do something real quick.
Okay.
All right. Pause. Why is this? How come I don't have the? Oh, weird. Let's do this again. It's so strange. I should have all these. I don't have the RPG dice roller on this thing, but it's in the Google Chrome. Why is this weird? Is this not Google Chrome? Okay.
Should be, isn't it?
Extensions. Search extensions. I should have. What is this thing? Google Meet. Actually, oh, you know what?
RPG Meet dice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, but for some reason it's not working. Why is it not working? Oh, I don't know. How's it? It doesn't come up at all. Huh. Let's go back. Why is that not working? Let's see, Google Meet. Oh, you know why? Because I don't think I'm going in the right way. Let's go to Meet. What's the code here? Oh, it's NNO. Let's see if I can get this right. NOO dash XKTP dash JKG. Join. Oh, weird. Okay. Join. It's weird. The dice roller is not showing up on this computer.
Huh.
Why is it not there? Because if it's not there, then you can't see the dice rolls when I'm recording it, which doesn't make any sense. And I don't think it records the other way too. I have to fix that for when we do Strahd. I mean, I have to fix it right now because I want to see it, but I don't understand why it's not showing up. Why does it not show up? Google Chrome. Okay, this is upsetting me. Wait, hold a second. I know. Hold tight. Web Chrome. Right, Chrome Store. Web Chrome Store. Okay, Web Chrome Store. RPG Dice. RPG Dice Roller. RPG Dice Roller. Right. That's what I want. Add to Chrome. I thought it automatically adds it to each machine. I forgot to turn on the sync thing.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because all my tools. Okay, so now it's gonna work. Oh my god, I was drawing myself crazy. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Let me do this again real quick. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Hey, chickens are fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's close this. Let's go to Google Meet. Let's go to Meet. Let's go to enter the code. Control V. Hit join. Boom. And I should get my dice roller now. Join. Calls being recorded. Oh, there we go. I am so sorry. All right. Now I gotta take off this, take that off, turn this off, turn that off, turn that off. Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay.
Wait. All right, I think we fixed that. Okay, cool. So I got the initiative. This guy's down on the ground, so he's not my worry now. Can I get on 4?
Well, let's see if these are 5, 10, 15, 20.
Or is that too far away?
This would be too far away. I mean,
And I'm taking 6 out completely. I don't want to run.
Because if these are if these are 5-foot squares, kind of the way that
Oh, okay.
that
All right.
you
That's
drew
fine.
it.
All right. That's cool. All right. So I'm going to take out 6. I'm going to drop them.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on this because he's down or no?
Yeah, I mean, he's basically he's
not dodging this one.
He is prone.
It's good. I'll take the 19.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit point left. He's gone.
Okay, cool. All right, good. Okay, well, nice.
But you're down 2 arrows.
3.
Oh yeah, 3. Yep.
Yeah, so I got 3 arrows down. All right, cool. So
right.
yeah. So I'm still in the tree line, so I don't want to be seen. So I'm kind of shooting like
right.
I don't know how well I'm going to be seen, but these guys are going to come out. They're going to find me eventually. But
yeah, well, they're going to. So they just saw their buddy get taken out in 2 arrows, right? They heard a thud, and this guy's down.
Right.
So what's going to happen is these are 5 foot. Okay, so number 5, he is going to not run towards you.
Uh-huh.
He is running towards that fallen tree, and
oh really?
And he's going to jump over. You know, he's running, to that fallen tree.
Okay, he's going this way.
Right. And 3 and 4 are going to try to fire. They're basically right there in the clearing. And this is, I mean, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it says with the goblins, they have this nimble escape. They can disengage or hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I guess it's a stealth thing. But would they have advantage? No, they wouldn't. I'm just going to roll a 20-sided die.
Okay.
And see. All right. You know exactly where 3 is. or where 5 is.
Where's 5?
Yeah. 2 is gone.
Disappeared?
Yeah.
Out of view. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
Well, you know that 2 was over there, but you do not know where 2 is.
Okay. Well, I guess I put 2 with the question mark. I know he's
Yeah,
there, but I don't know where he is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, just is 2 isn't visible anymore.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. Cool.
And then 3 and 4 are going to take some pot shots at you, but they've got a -4 to hit. You're covered.
Okay.
They miss. And that's a miss too. So 2 arrows just come. I mean, they're just and they're standing there looking. It's your turn.
Okay. I am going to run.
Okay.
Follow me close. Run and stop at the back of that tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna just basically dash. In the process, I can put my bow away, dash, and then just stand there. I'm gonna pull out my hand axe, and I think I have a warhammer. Is what
I think you have a battle axe.
That's right. Sorry, battle axe and a warhammer. Right.
Battle
So
axe.
I'm gonna make this thing a go because I have like this thing where if I hit one, I hit the other. Some kind of driven thing. I forgot what it was called. I'll tell you in a second. It is, to be 100% certain, it is called. What is this thing called? It is called what?
The Horde Breaker?
Yeah, it's it. So I get an extra attack if I hit someone. I mean, it's a weird thing, but
right.
When in doubt, have some fun, right? See how this thing's going to work out.
Yeah.
But I got to wait for them to come to me because obviously I'm on the other side of that tent.
Sure. Okay. You're right.
That's fun.
You're right by the tent. Okay. Well, let me see if. Yeah. Okay. They're not that bright. Okay. All right. So
I take it. I like the stupid people. All right. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Right.
So what's going to happen is so you're hiding behind the tent. So their turn. 4 is going to come around to the south side of the tent. 3 is going to come around to the north side of the tent.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, can they get there?
4's north side? I guess it wouldn't matter.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can.
He's coming this way. Okay,
right.
So this will be a matter.
And so you went 5, 10. So you still have. So as they pop around, it is still your turn. I mean, you can.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can go on 1. Well, we'd be killed. I guess the Horde Breaker. You can swing on the other 2, right?
All right. Yeah. Let me go ahead and let me go for broke on this. So I'm going to go for 4 first. Let's see if this thing's going to work for any kind of Dickens here. See how much fun I can have with one of them. Total miss.
Total miss. All right.
That's fun.
Okay, it is their turn. Okay, so 5 would have.
And I'm not really sure the Horde Breaker. If I miss, do I get to go for the other one? I'm not. I have to look at it. Actually, I've never picked this. Hold on for 1 second. Let me.
Sure.
I got stuff everywhere. I don't know. I don't even know why I picked it. It just sounded cool. So, right.
Yeah. Well,
Cleric, Ranger. Oh, Fighter. Oh, Roguish. Ranger. Oh, too far. Horde Breaker. So it says Horde Breaker, once on each of your turns when you make an attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that's within 5. I guess he wouldn't be within 5 feet of the original target.
Right.
Because he came from the other side.
Right.
Dang it. Tricksy goblins.
Yeah, they were right next to each other. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So all right. All right. This is gonna suck, John.
I know. I think I'm here now. I think I'm more on to know the truth. I am more on 4 than I am on 3.
Yeah.
Because I went for him. So I guess I'd be here. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, so he's gonna get advantage. Okay, so well let's do well, let's just do the 4 because you're right on 4, right?
Right.
That's a miss because you have an 18 AC. The guy behind you, though. Oh, that's a miss. Even with advantage.
Nice.
Oh, arrow, completely miss.
Who is that from?
Another complete.
They're all shooting on me. Oh my god! All right.
Okay. So so 2 arrows missed. But the way that we used to play, I still like it. You know, I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 1. If I roll a that was 5. If I roll a, I'm gonna say if I roll a 1 or a 2, he hit his hit his buddy.
Oh yeah, I like those.
Okay, he missed his buddy.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. All right.
I like it. I like when those things happen too. You know? Sometimes,
all right.
Even a blind squirrel bumps into a nut now and then. That's like.
All right. Cool. So now it's your turn. So 3 is right behind you.
Okay.
And
so I got to move him up.
4, and you have no idea where 5 or 2 are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm trying to stay within cover. I'm trying to, but I'm not getting any cover here. So I was going to get some kind of advantage, but obviously that is not the case. So I don't know if these 2 guys within span. I guess I'll do. Shoot. Okay, let me do 4 first. Yeah. This is one of those things. If I hit 4, can I spin back to 3? Might not be able to hit him, but at least then be engaging him one-on-one.
Right.
Let's just hit one guy. Let me hit one guy first.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Because you can attack and move. So
4, 8.
4.
Yeah, it was on 4.
How many did you do?
8 hit points total. No, wait. I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see. It's 4. It's 1d8 plus 3 for the battle axe. Right. But how is it with the 2-handed? I'm also a 2-handed guy. This is weird when I get confused. That's why Swords and Wizardry so I just know what I do. So I get this thing. What do I do when I fight? Add ability damage to the second attack because I'm 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, so you could roll twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just don't know how to do it.
Oh no. Well, then basically roll. You get to roll another 20-sided die to see if you hit with your other hand.
Oh, is that what you? Okay.
Yeah, because you're dual fighting.
There's convenience.
Well, wait a minute. But let's just go back to the other one. So you did 4 plus 3, so you did 7 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay, describe it.
Oh, okay. So when I go to swing with my battle axe, I cleave his head completely off. It goes rolling off. And then I hit him, totally miss hitting him, and hit the side of the tent with the Warhammer, okay. Which kind of was pointless, but it was an exercise I was willing to take just to make sure I got myself clear to this guy. Yeah, that's where I went.
Around.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So it's good for kids. There you go. Right.
Damn, he is still. I was just rolling to see if he would still swing on you, and he is. This guy's number 3's. He's got some moxie.
Okay, good.
You just watched this guy get his buddy get beheaded. Oh, and he totally misses you. Hold on. Okay, no, yeah, nothing really bad happened. All right. Okay, so now, so there was beheading. Let's see.
That's arrow.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. So no more arrows fly towards you.
All right.
So it's basically it's your turn and you're facing number 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get rid of this dude.
Okay.
It's been too much fun. Hi, it's been good, but let's just do this real quick. Oh, there you go. All right.
Nice.
Let's do this.
That's 1 hit. Oh.
Big
1
plus 4 hit points. Yeah.
Oh, he's still up.
I figured he would be. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's do his kid to play.
All right. He freaks the hell out.
Oh,
Because you hit him. He's hurt bad, and he starts backing away. And for his move, he
okay.
is going to run basically towards the tree line. Can he get there instead of swinging at you? 5, 10. Yes, he can. He is into the tree line, and I'm going to see. So it's his stealth versus your perception. Oh.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. So he's gone. So he basically runs to the tree line, and you see him.
Do I get an attack opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Everybody says that. This is the first time.
Oh no, actually, you can't because he doesn't. Oh no, I said he was in hide. He didn't disengage. So you do. If I said he disengaged, then you wouldn't. He's actually using his action to hide.
So this is okay. So
this is where it gets weird.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the weird rules get really weird. So if he makes an attack, which he tried.
No. What I was rolling was to see if he would basically be brave enough to stay with you, and I rolled a 3.
Oh.
So he didn't attack. So his decision. So he was going to make a movement. That's what I was going to do. So he basically rolled 3. He's scared. He didn't. He failed.
All right.
He's not. So he's not. Didn't have his cojones like he had before. So I was going to then run him towards the tree line. But the thing is, so if he disengages, I don't think you do. But I didn't say he disengaged. He only gets one supposedly bonus action. I was going to have him run and hide.
All right. I get so confused, honestly. This is where.
Yeah, it is. It really
people
is.
used to always call, do I get opportunity to attack? And I said, well, and that's the reason why I actually don't really have them. If you notice me play with me, I just say they run off. That was their action. But if someone hit you, then they don't get the opportunity to run away without being hit.
Exactly.
It's always implied that if you swing, you're exposed to something, so that's just the way it goes.
I would agree with you 1,000%. But that roll there wasn't for him swinging. I was rolling to see if he would
make it out of there,
or be brave enough to stand toe to toe with you. I mean, he saw 2 of his buddies, and he saw his buddy's head just get cut off, and then
I'm gonna swing hard on this guy because that's what I do. So I don't want him. I don't trust him, and I probably missed him. See, I get a +1 on this thing. Melee +5. I don't know his AC. Yeah,
you missed. He has AC of 14.
That's right.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. He's not my target. I'm going to. Well, I don't know where we are in the order here.
Well, it was basically it is your turn, and right now there are no goblins that are visible.
Okay, I'm gonna cut a small hole in this tent and take a look at it and see if I see a baby.
Okay, there's you cut a small hole. There's nothing inside. There's a bunch of just looks like rags, like being like a sleeping thing. But yeah, there's no baby.
All right, I'm gonna try to Elven Cloak run to the other tent.
Okay. As you're moving through this clearing, you don't notice anything. Matter of fact, and you don't even hear birds. You don't animals.
Really?
It is just completely silent.
Well, this isn't good. All right, let me take a look at that tent.
Yep.
Put a cut in it. See if I can look at anything inside. Anything in there? Not bad feeling about this.
Nothing. They were just like setting up for the evening. They were kind of sitting down.
Okay. Well, let's see. Well. There has to be something. So these other 2 guys, I don't know. They are just gone, disappeared. They're still out there. Can I hear anything? You say I don't hear anything at all?
Nothing. You at this point, well, roll. Give me a 20-sided dice.
Oh, God. All right. Oh.
Yeah. You don't hear nothing.
right, I'm gonna actually cut that hole a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna get into that tent right quick
Okay.
and kind of rummage around and see if I can find any clues or anything in that tent.
You find basically
A silver baby rattle that if you shake
no.
it,
No, honestly, what you find is I mean, you find some just nasty little goblin gear, nothing, and it doesn't even look like good stuff. This is like really, really poor, bad stuff.
it's just the wrong group. All right, I'm gonna get out of this one. I'm gonna go back and take a look at the other one real quick and see if I see anything differently. Of course, I'm gonna wear this elven cloak, and it's getting dark, right?
Hmm.
So I don't know what kind
Yeah.
of. I'm just worried about being out here in the open like this, but I don't like being in a clearing with these 3 guys actually literally are out there. So this makes me a little nervous. They can grab recruits, but I'm going to move very quickly over to the other tent and scrounge around on that one too. See if I find anything that could be a clue. What's going on here? This is kind of weird. All right. So
Yeah, you go, but you go the other one, and it's very similar to the first one. It's basically
son of a gun. I need one of these guys alive. So I hit that guy pretty good, right? I think I probably took him down by halfway.
Yeah.
I probably can catch up with him. I need to talk to that guy. So I'm going to book out of that tent and I'm going to start making my way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start making my way this way across.
Yeah.
And try to hunt that dude down, following a trail. I'm sure he left one.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. Well, again, the goblins are your they're your main.
My favorite prey.
Your favorite prey. Well, goblins and orcs and those goblinoid types are. So yeah. So give me a 2 20s. So you roll with advantage.
Okay, here let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna track that joker.
Oh,
why can I shoot something like that?
All right. It is 3 moons full, and this is clear as day. I mean, it's just
okay,
and obviously he's in a very frenzied mood, and so basically he's gone and he's just done this little circle. He's gone up. You even see you know exactly where he was hiding when you were in the tents. I mean, you got this timing down.
Okay,
he's crossed over the little roadway here. I'll show you on the
all right.
the thing. Okay. So you come around here. Do you see this?
No, you sharing?
Oh, maybe I'm not. Hold on. Okay. Now I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with 2 20s, my God, you're so lucky. All right. So so you follow him clear as day, and he has gone around this way.
Uh-huh.
He has come back around this way, right?
Okay.
And as you're following them, you can, again, it's, even though the trees are really cloudy, I mean, it's up there, you basically follow him all the way around here, and as you come around here, what you notice is that 2 other goblins, basically they meet together here at this point.
All right.
And they're heading off, basically continuing to the southeast.
Okay, I'm going to follow them very unseen from a distance.
Okay.
I got to find out. If I engage them, then they're just not going to tell me anything, or worse yet, I have to fight them. I'd rather not fight them and have them just take me to where I need to go.
Right.
That's the game plan. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So with a with a 2 20s. Goodness. All right. With 2 20s, you need to roll for the rest of the night. Okay.
Nice.
But you track them. And obviously one is really, really hurt bad.
Okay.
They are not moving fast at all. Matter of fact, you got to be careful not to overtake them, because and occasionally you'll see one of them hide, and like stop, and you see.
Are they talking about anything? Are they talking about meeting up with anybody else? Are they talking about being the only ones out there? Did they mention anything about a baby? Did they mention anything about losing their friend that got their arm ripped off?
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of like, if they're just kind of
They
I'm
look
talking
no,
or
they all three of them look tired. They look exhausted. One of them is hurt really bad, and he's kind of whimpering a little bit. And every time he whimpers too loud, the other one slaps him to to to, to shut up.
okay, that
Um,
sounds about right.
uh,
That sounds about goblinish if I ever heard
Goblinish.
it.
I mean, it's just he wants him to be quiet. And what'll happen is, they'll take turns like stopping as two kind of move, and then one kind of goes forward. Again, you've been tracking goblins for a long time. You know well enough to stay really far away, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
And you have your elven cloak on. Yeah, they don't see you there. Because they've got disadvantage to see you.
Okay, cool.
So so as I go, and then at some point, they just get really, really, really tired.
Okay.
I mean, and they huddle up next to a tree, and they literally they go to sleep while one of them stays awake. Two of them. Now the one that was hurt pretty bad. I mean, they've sort of helped him rip his own clothes off to bind his wounds. They don't want to share their clothes with him.
Why is it funny? It's just so goblinish. It's not a goblin. I don't want your nasty blood on my. Anyway, okay.
And they continue to sort of browbeat him and kind of tease him because he got hurt. And again, and you stay a good distance away.
And this is night. We're at night, right? So,
Yeah.
This is too easy. No, it's not really, but I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take a. I gotta take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot on one of the healthier ones. Probably the biggest and the strongest of the two. I don't know which one that is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be. I'm gonna really relax, breathe into the shot.
Number 5 looks the healthiest.
Okay, I gotta breathe into the shot on him. I'm just gonna take him out. So I gotta be like, I gotta try to get like within 20 feet, really, without being noticed with this cape and everything. And then I'm gonna take the shot. And if I could take him, which is gonna maim him, I'm gonna immediately try to run into the action with my battle axe and my warhammer, and then try to finish these off. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my goal is to take all of them down except for the guy hurt originally. The other two guys, I take out the healthy guys. I want Mr. Bleedy with his clothes all scrubbed up.
Yeah.
He's the guy I want to talk to. He's the one I want.
All right. So we're gonna do this where if you're gonna be sneaking up, you want to get up at 20 feet, you're gonna roll with advantage. So you're gonna roll two 20-sided dice. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 2 20 dice to see if they can see you coming up. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll probably roll 2 20s. Let's see what happens. Right? Go ahead.
Well, I rolled 13 and a 10, so I got a 10.
I got a 15.
You got it. Because you got you also have with your stealth is like a +3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Regardless, yeah. So you got it. So you've gotten up to about 20 feet from them.
Yeah.
They're kind of hunkered down around a tree.
Okay.
Again, they're very, very tired. Peter's been chasing them constantly. You know, you
got to cut them down. This is horrible. Their lives are horrible. Who would want to be?
You got to rest. You actually went and slept.
I know.
These guys didn't sleep at all the other night. They've been running through these woods. So they finally set up camp, and then you come trolloping through, and you kill 3 of them.
I know, I'm a horrible person.
So all right, so you're gonna take a bead with your arrow with your bow. Is that what you're gonna do?
So let's say I got let me make a little illustration for funsies. Okay. So here's this is Mr. I'm bleeding on my clothes, dude. Okay. Yeah. I put him like this, and he's laying down here, sobbing or whatever they do, right? Yep. And one of them sitting up against a tree, right? I don't know, probably I don't know which guy is that. He's the lookout. Who's the lookout? Actually, I should probably just shoot for the lookout dude. Let's go for him.
Sure. Okay. Well. Number 5 is not the lookout. Number 5, the big guy.
Yeah.
He's actually resting because he told the other guy. So number 2. I mean, this is the numbers that we had.
Right.
You're fighting basically 2, 3, and 5, right?
2, 3, 5. Okay. So this is who did I hit? 3?
You hit 3. And
So this is
remember, and you
3.
took like
This is
4
2.
points of damage off.
Okay. This is
And-
5.
Yeah,
Right.
5 is basically using number 3 for warmth.
Oh God. Okay. I'm changing the game plan. I'm shooting for the lookout. I'm going to try to, if you can imagine,
Mhm.
if this was me, right?
Yeah.
And this is exactly what I look like as a stick man, right?
Yep.
I'm going to take my bow, right?
Mhm.
And I'm going to aim it. And what I want to do is I want to hit him in the throat and plant him into the tree. That's the goal, is to so he can't wake up the other guys. I don't want him also moving. I want him stuck into the tree. That's very graphic. I apologize, but if I hit high, I want to make sure it's glorious, right? So this is where I'm going with this. I just gotta. I don't know if it's gonna work. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
A big juicy roll, and once I shoot, I'm immediately dropping my bow and I'm running with my melee weapons and I'm running into the group. Right. So that guy's prone. 2 guys are prone. 1 guy hopefully be hit with an arrow.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can like do some hack and slash real quick. Hopefully roll high, roll high, roll high. Yes.
Nice.
It's so
I was going to give you a DC 20. So 18 yeah. So you actually hit 25 DC 20, right? All right.
Throat shot.
Yeah. Throat shot. All right. Roll. Roll your damage.
5 plus 3. I guess that's no. Is it more than that? Well, I'll say it. Let me see what it is.
All right. So
it's 5 plus an arrow. It's 4. 9 hit points with the damage. I don't know. Does the bow add a plus to the damage? No, let's not do that. But it's 5.
It does. It was
5 plus 5.
It was a +1 bow. So +1 to hit and +1 damage. But here's the thing. I just want to make sure that I want to communicate what you did.
All right, okay.
Because you were 20 feet away.
Right.
20 feet away with a long bow.
All right.
And you punctured this guy in the throat. And yes, you did nail him to the tree.
Uh-huh.
But what I'm going to roll, I just want to roll a 20-sided die.
Okay.
To see how loud that arrow hit that tree.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
so there's a thought. No, but I mean they didn't. So yeah, he is dead, and he is not moving. He is just slumped with the arrow under his throat.
So I'm going to move very quickly, very quietly, as fast as I can, and I'm going for the big guy on the ground. I'm going to try to double hit that dude. So is he up or no? He's still laying down. He's prone.
He is laying down. He's got again. I rolled a 10. So
okay.
Yeah.
But this is with advantage, I guess, because he's down. Oh my God, this is crazy. All right, let's see what I can do. And I guess I get a double strike on this dude. Oh my God, he's going to get really hurt. Okay, this is the first one.
Yeah.
That's 8 plus 3. Let's see what that does. Oh, 1 plus 3 is 4.
Okay, 4. All right.
This is for the second hit for the I guess Warhammer.
Yeah.
6. That's a miss.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you hit him, but he's still like and he hollers out, and he is going to well, that's a surprise attack. I guess this would be initiative. But at this point, they're both wide awake. 5 is and it's got hit, with your battle axe.
Right.
And 3 is screaming.
What a baby. Who brought him along?
So roll a 20-sided die. It is initiative time.
Ooh. 5. Yes. Great roll.
20. We got
20. Oh, wow. Nice.
All right.
Go ahead.
5 is going to sweep the legs. No, I'm just kidding.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
So 5 is going to going to try to take you with his short sword. And he misses wildly. And 3. And now this is an attack. I just want to see if I want to. This is just. Yeah. Number 3 is running in the woods the opposite direction. I mean, just
oh my god!
No, actually, he's running the direction that they were going towards. He's just booking it. But number 5 is right there, and now 5 is standing right next to you with the sword.
Okay, that's cool. So the first swing is the Warhammer.
Okay.
I mean, the first swing is the battle axe. It's always going to be battle axe Warhammer.
Okay, all right.
Because it's alphabetical order. It's easy that way, right? So there we go. Battle axe and Warhammer.
All right.
So let's do the adjudicate the.
I think that's 2 hits.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would be.
Because he's AC 15, right? So
yeah, they're both 1d8 plus 3. They're both plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit. Is that it? So I hit 2d8 plus 6.
Yeah. 4 plus 6 is 10. Yeah, he only had 10, and you already had done 4. So yeah, so basically, yeah, describe it. He's
well, when he went up to hit the short sword, I kind of clanged it out of the way with the Warhammer. This guy jumps up to make a run for it. He turns and he goes, because the other guy's running away.
Right. Yeah.
Like that, it was like chop real quick, and one of his limbs came off, but then the Warhammer came down and like just popped his head like a little pumpkin. I think went everywhere.
Yep.
But now the chase is on. I gotta get this guy. I want to find out what's going on. I keep chasing the one guy. So unfortunately, I'm gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna go back and pick up my bow because I'm not gonna get that far away from that. So I'm gonna go back, grab my bow, and then I'm gonna slow walk him down like Michael Myers.
Okay.
From Halloween. He's not getting very far. That guy's exhausted. He's been bleeding out. Let's see how far
he's exhausted. He's bleeding out. So with an advantage, roll your tracking.
All right. I just don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna get very far from me.
So
as you, I know hunt for in October here. I mean, go ahead.
As you're walking around, you basically you're not running. You're just walking and you're tracking and you're making sure that. And I think you're being cautious. You want to make sure no one's.
I want to somehow surprise me. You know.
Yeah, and he's got a disadvantage on seeing you. Oh, but he does. Okay, so all right. Well, as you go, I mean, again, it doesn't take long. I mean, it's just another couple hundred yards in the woods. You know that he's tried to get really, really clever, and he's basically climbed a tree.
All right, so now I'm going to actually talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay, he's up a tree, right? He's not going anywhere, right? So I'm going to speak in Goblin.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hey, look, I'm looking for a baby. You know where a baby is? A human baby?
We took the baby.
I know. Where is the baby now?
Oh, I don't have the baby.
Well, who has the baby?
We gave the baby to the Wolf Riders.
Where do the Wolf Riders live?
We live up in the Gray Towers, but we were sent down here. I can't. It's just.
We got off to a wrong foot. What's your name? Start making friends with the goblin. I'm sorry. Let's start from the basics.
Sure.
My name's Darrak.
Darrak?
What is your name? Darrak. What's your name?
My name is Rolf.
Wolf?
Rolf.
Rolf. Hey, Rolf. So I see that you don't have any more friends. Are these all your friends? Are they all gone?
No. There's more of us in the cave.
Yeah, but they're not here right now, are they? Are they, Rolf? They left you, didn't they?
We're going to the cave.
I know, but they've all left you, haven't they, Rolf? You don't have any more friends, do you, Ralph?
You killed them. And
Oh, no.
big guy.
I stopped them from killing you. Ralph, look. They were mad at you. They were very mad at you. They've been mad at you for quite some time. Think about it, Rolf. Don't you always get made fun of? Weren't they just now making fun of you? They didn't try to dress your wounds, did they? They don't really like you, Rolf. I'm here to help you out.
Give me a 20-sided roll. I know that you have an 18 charisma.
I'm just trying to. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, I know I did. It's a +3. Well, I'm not doing intimidation. I'm just doing BS.
I got you. I know.
Okay.
He says, "We."
Ralph. Look, yeah. Ralph, look at me, Ralph. If I wanted to kill you, I would have killed you, right? I didn't kill you. I got those other 2 guys because I was scared they're going to kill you when you were sleeping. That'd have been horrible. Ralph, they've been talking bad about you this whole time. I've been behind you guys for miles.
They were teasing me.
They're not teasing, Ralph. Ralph, look at me. Ralph, look at me. Look at me. Look at this. Ralph, look. See this? See these fangs? I filed them down. You know why? I'm part goblin like you. Except, you know what? I found these guys are not my friends. I had to make my own friends.
You're part goblin?
Yeah, I am. You can't tell. Look how dark my skin is. You can't tell?
Huh.
I mean, Ralph, listen. This is the deal. They look at guys like you. They use you. They think it's funny when you get hurt. They weren't going to help you. They weren't going to heal you. They didn't try binding your wounds. Did they do anything for you? You start crying. They yelled at you and slapped you. Yeah. Did I not see that? I saw you started crying and they slapped you every time you start crying because you were hurt. And that's not right. I tell you what I got for you, Rolf. Here, look at this. Look what I got, Rolf. See these things? They're like little berries. They're like magic. I'll give you 2 of these things and you eat them. I swear to God, you'll feel better, Rolf. Try it.
They're not poison?
No, they're not poison. Here, look. I'll eat one first. So I put one in my mouth. I eat it. I said, oh, wow, look. I feel like I have a full belly filled with food now, and I feel strong. You want one?
So he climbs down from the tree, and he gets about 5 feet, and he puts his hand out like this. And
right. I give him two of the good berries, just from right here. It's right here. But right there is. There you go, Ralph. Try them. They'll make you feel totally full.
He eats it, and he's like, what kind of witchcraft is this?
Can I tell you something, Ralph? Did your friends give you food?
No. You have to. Only the strong get the first.
Yeah. Well, see, that's wrong. That's not the way you should do things. That's why I'm no longer goblin. That's why I don't do that. I take care of I could have picked on you. You were the weak guy. I take the other guys first. I had to defend myself. I was at that tent and I was wanting to come talk to you, and you came up and you charged me. And guess what? I hurt you once, but I didn't hurt you again. I let you run away. I could have got you, but I didn't. I was getting
sure that big man that Kev was chasing us all night long.
Well, you know what? That big guy, he's upset. He has a little baby that someone stole. I don't think you did it. Ralph, you don't seem the kind of guy to do something like that. You seem like a really nice. I think just someone else did it.
Oh, I did it. I was part of the group that took the baby.
But you didn't take it, did you, Rolf?
No, I mean, it wasn't. No, it was FF. FF is the one that hit the lady.
Right. I don't think you would have done it. See, you seem like a nice guy. You seem like a nice goblin.
We were told to take the baby.
Well, but I think you're scared. If you don't do exactly what they say, they'll hurt you.
Well,
right?
That's the way it always is.
Well, that doesn't have to be that way. It can be different.
But if you don't do what they tell you, then you get hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is the goblins? That's not the exact best way of doing things. Look, here you hanging out with me. You get a couple berries. You get your belly filled with food. You get to heal up a little bit. How good is this? This is much better, isn't it?
I don't know.
Don't you want to go? Wouldn't you like to go adventuring with me? Look at all these people that get out of my way.
You are very strong.
And I can make more of those berries.
You can make more of these berries?
Yeah. I can make them every day. I can make you one.
Wow.
But if you're gonna be my friend, you got to help me.
Well, what do you want?
I
How
gotta,
can I
I
help you?
gotta, I gotta find this baby.
Well, I know where the baby is.
Well, could you help me find that baby?
Well, the baby's in the cave.
Oh, it's in the cave, but you could take me to the cave, right?
Yeah, I could take you to the cave.
Okay, all right. And I tell you what, we're gonna go to the cave, and you are going to. We'll figure out something along the way. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want the baby, and I just want to get out of there with that baby.
Oh no, they're going to kill the baby.
Well, yeah, see, we can't have that happen. Because guess what, Rolf? Me and you are nice people now. We do the right thing. Okay.
But
Now we
but
can't.
it
We
has
can't
to
do that.
happen.
No, it doesn't. Because we're good now. We're going to do good things, and then good things happen to us, Rolf. That's what we're going to do.
Our shaman is there, and our
Oh,
shaman said that the fair one told
okay.
him to get the baby, and when they sacrifice the baby, then we're just the tip of the spear. Then the rest of the goblins can come, and we can live in the forest.
Oh,
The
okay.
dwarves.
Well, listen. See, this is how it goes. The fair one. Are you talking about the fair one who's got like really, really light skin?
I've never seen. They just said the fair one.
Oh.
My shaman knows the fairman.
Okay, yeah. See, this is where it gets a little scary. It hasn't really been scary yet for you. See, that person right there, that's not that's not what you think it is. At least this much. I tell you, with goblins, you know what you got. The big ones pick on the little ones. That's the rules, right? But the fair one, that's something that's totally foreign to you. They tell you something called lies. Do you know what that is, Rolf? You goblins don't lie. Everyone's just mean. They don't really lie. A lie is when they promise you something and they don't give it to you. And in the end, they take everything you got right in front of your eyes. It's different. It's different. That's not a good person. The shaman, does the shaman wear a mask and covers his face?
The shaman wears a robe, but the shaman's been with us for a long time. Has always been with the group.
Do you look at the shaman's eyes?
Yeah, the shaman.
How's the eyes look like on the shaman? Have they changed any?
He gets a little cranky. But
Can I ask you a question? Does the shaman have more gold now than he had before? Is he getting more gold necklaces?
Some of the yes.
Okay, no,
And
I'm just letting you know. There's something that this is the deal. You may not know this, but there's certain goblins that will sell other goblins into slaves for gold.
well, we've had some slaves. Hibhig says that if we don't listen to him, he'll turn us into slaves.
See, that's not right, is it? Do you want to be a slave?
Well, no.
Hey, okay, Rolf. Would you rather be my friend or would you rather be a slave?
I of course I'd rather be your friend. I don't want to be a slave.
Okay.
I tell you what, I'll take you to the cave.
All right.
Then I'm going back to the Gray Towers.
Okay. You can, but I tell you what, you're not going to go there without a prize. Because friends give each other presents. Okay? After we do this whole thing and you help me out, I will give you a prize you could take with you down to the Gray Towers. Does that sound like a deal?
He reaches into his pocket and he gives you this like cut off bony finger, and he goes, "Here's my prize."
Oh my God, this is Rolf. You started a great friendship here, buddy. I will totally keep this. This is awesome.
I use that to clean my teeth.
See, that's awesome. It's a teeth cleaner. Well, Rolf, I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Next time I eat dinner, I'm going to turn around and sure enough use this right here.
Yeah.
Right now, we got to get you fixed up. You're pretty hurt. Okay. and then you're going to take me to the cave, right? So I'm going to give you a couple more of these berries. I assure they're going to help you out, okay?
Okay.
And then we are going to like camp right here. It's really dark. Are you tired?
I'm exhausted. I'm so
Okay,
tired.
all right.
I'm
Okay,
sleepy.
so we're going to get you we're going to get you relaxed. Okay, we're going to sit here, and then we're going to get you to, and then we're going to take you. We go to the caves, and after you take me to the caves, I will give you a present, and then you can go off to the Great Towers and go be with everybody you know. Does that sound like a good deal?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay. So he eats the 2 berries.
Okay.
And he curls up under that exact same tree where he's at, kind of like a dog. And he just goes to sleep. He's out.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I hope it works out. So how tired is this guy?
Oh, but you turn around and he is asleep.
Okay, all right. Okay.
He's out.
I think that he's kind of fallen for this thing, but I also don't want him to kind of mess with me. So I'm gonna try to I gotta get some rest too. But what am I gonna do to make sure he doesn't do something stupid to me? Let me see if I got some gear I can drop on him real quick. I don't know what I can do. Oh my god. It looks like everything I have is pretty much a I don't want to do that. I do have 2 spring-loaded hunting traps.
Okay.
But I don't know if I should have one. Okay, maybe I should do this. This sounds so horrible. I'm sorry. I have a chain and a lock,
Okay.
but I don't really want to chain a lock. He's asleep, and I just don't want to think I'm like a jerk or something. But I also don't trust him because he's a goblin. All right. So what I'm gonna do? All right. This I just want to. Okay. So it's just. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna kind of like back up a little bit away from off that tree, like to another tree. So like, if I was to illustrate, I was going to do, I guess it'd be making a little more sense. So we're not nowhere anywhere near this right now. So we'll do a new scenario. Okay. So here's Rolf. He's down here. He's coiled up like a little guy right here. This is his arm. This is his leg, right? He's like just kind of chilled out, sleeping.
Right.
Rolf, right? And he's near this tree. I'm going to go over to this tree over here. Okay.
Yeah.
And naturally, I'm going to kind of sleep in a pose that's kind of like this, where I'm kind of sitting up a little bit as I'm sleeping. I don't know how much. I mean, rangers are kind of weird people, anyways. They can sleep probably sitting on a tree branch, but I'm going to sit like this, okay? Between me and him, and this is cruel, but I don't know what else to do. I'm going to put one of my spring-loaded traps here, and I'm going to actually, kind of cover it in such a way, a rangerish way, that it's concealed. I just want to make sure that between me and him, if he makes a quick advance, like in the middle of the night before I get up, that he gets startled enough that it makes noise. It doesn't have to hurt him. It just has to make noise. So I'm aware of his presence. So that's the goal, right? So I'm gonna try to get some rest.
All right. So
this is such a bad idea, but I'll do it anyways. All right, go ahead.
All right. So I want you to roll a 20-sided die.
Okay. All right. Boom.
Okay. You wake up before he does.
Okay. So I'm gonna immediately go over and obviously unset the spring-loaded trap, put it back in my backpack, and clear this up so he doesn't know I did that. I don't want to violate the goblin's trust.
He wakes up and he says, Darrak?
Yep.
Darrak?
Hi, Rolf. Good morning to you. How are you?
Better.
Nice.
We're not that too far from the cave. Let me show you where it is. Let's see if I have my. Yeah. I remember. Okay. But you don't want to go into the entrance of the cave.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta take a look at it first. I mean, how many goblins do you think are there? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, there are so many.
Oh, great.
There are, well, we had so many with us too. We had many goblins, and you killed them.
Yeah. Oh, that's because they, I had a feeling they were going to hurt you, Rolf.
Oh,
I got to take care of you, but
well. Let me show you where the cave is, and but you don't want to go in the entrance. That's where they also keep the wolves.
well, there has to be another way in. Come on, Rolf.
Oh, I know. There's the lookout.
Yeah, the lookout.
Lookout way in.
There's always got to be a lookout. There can't be just one door in case something happens. You have to get another way, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
How many people are at the lookout spot?
Oh, there's always only one of us.
Yeah. See. Do you know who usually sits up there, or is it you just don't know? It depends on who's in there.
Oh, sometimes it's me. Sometimes it was Eno. Sometimes, Oink always liked going up there because he doesn't like people teasing him.
I got a cool idea. I got a great idea.
Yeah.
You know how we do this so nobody gets hurt?
How do we do this so nobody gets hurt?
I go with you back to the cave. You just go back
to
the
baby,
cave.
right? Because the baby's they're gonna kill the baby.
Yeah, we got to stop that because that's important. This is the deal.
Okay.
It's so simple. You're gonna love this. I don't want to hurt any of your friends because you might have friends there. Okay, so what you're gonna do is we're gonna go back to where the cave is.
Okay.
And we're gonna go back at the daytime. Okay. You're gonna go back in and you're gonna say you made it back all by yourself, and just say we were attacked by people on the way back. Okay.
Okay.
You survived. Okay. And then I'm going to give you some of these magic berries. Okay. What you have to do is that you have to ask the person that's the lookout for that night if you can look out instead. And if they won't let you do it, tell them you'll give them a magic berry for it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. This is how you do this. Okay. So I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to come get the baby. And I know this fair person is supposed to do it and all this stuff, but if you do this, you will get the biggest prize ever. Trust me. I will take care of you. All right. So the idea about it, once again, is that I will come at night when the moon comes back up, right?
Okay.
Because it's the tri-solstice. The moon's coming up.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll see the moons come up. Once the moon is over the top of the pine tree, you have to be at that lookout point, right at the tip of the pine tree. Okay. So once you show me the lookout is, you and I are going to find a spot. And once the moon touches that spot, I'm going to be coming up that side of the hill and you're going to let me in. Does that sound like a doable plan? We'll figure it out better when we get closer and you can show me everything. How's that sound?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We'll try this out, but this will work. Okay. Hey, look, I got something for you. I immediately hold out my hand. I'm going to do the good berry thing and then I'll have 10 good berries. I'm going to give him one automatically.
Okay.
Say, hey, you like these? Here's one right now.
Oh, he eats it and he goes, oh my God. It's like a big breakfast.
I know. Automatically, I tell you what, this is be good. You give this to one of your friends and you're going to make even more friends. Not just me, but lots of really good friends. Okay. So we're going to head up.
Why you run around? If you can do this, you can do all sorts of things.
I know, but it's interesting. We'll talk more about it, but I'll tell you all about these things as we're walking.
You'll teach me how to do this?
Actually, I probably could.
I'll learn how to do this.
You seem like a good person. I'll say, why I could not teach
you? His big old grin, his eyes get huge. His chest kind of puffs out a little bit. He's
not to metagame. I'm going to do my best not to hurt this guy.
Hold on one second.
I like him. I like him so
much. He goes, I'll be right back. And he goes, and you can watch him. He walks past like where you followed him. He goes back to where those two goblins were. Right? He kicks one in the stomach and he starts ransacking through their stuff because he starts changing. He starts putting on whatever the best clothes were out of them.
See, I like this guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
And he's pulling up things and he pulls out like another finger out of another person's thing and he goes, another finger.
I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to try our best.
Yeah.
I need someone from inside. I got an inside man.
He goes, hey. Then he comes back and he's got basically 2 short bows. One over here.
Okay.
He's like,
all right.
follow me.
So we're gonna stop here. And
Yeah.
the reason why is it's almost 10 o'clock. And
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah.
You got to work. I got to work. But this is too
Yeah.
much fun. I like this guy. I'm gonna draw big
I
for
didn't
him.
expect this. All right. So the next time we get together, it's the cave.
I know. I don't know. This is gonna be scary. But yeah. I mean, right now I kind of had the advantage in the woods, but I'm not gonna have it in a cave. I have a couple tricks, but I gotta see whether or not I can pull it off. This will be fun.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have my inside guy open the door for me. That's one of them. Or maybe I can sneak through, see what I can do.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
This
is
awesome.
fun. This is too much fun. You're good at this, bud. We'll talk later. All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.